Hello everybody! Welcome to Exploring with Cindy and Dan. We're doing a 7-day cruise of the Inside Passage to Alaska with the ports of calls of Juneau, Skagway, Ketchikan, Victoria in British Columbia, Canada, and Glacier Bay National Park scenic cruising. We are traveling at the end of the Alaska season from September 14 through September 21st with the Discovery Princess, a ship that just received the Princess Cup Award for the best ship of the entire fleet in 2024. So join us in this adventure. On this part 4 of our series of the Discovery Princess in Alaska, we will do a full narrated tour of Deck 16, Lido Deck, and Deck 17, Sun Deck. We will give you more information, what's included in your cruise, drink packages, Princess Plus and Princess Premier, the Discovery Camp, and many more things to do in the Discovery Princess. On the last day of our cruise, at around 10 a.m. inside the Princess Theater, Princess Cruise usually have a culinary demonstration with the executive chef and the director of restaurants operations, and after that, you get to do a galley tour in the kitchen. It is a very exciting tour. You really don't want to miss the opportunity to visit their galley, and it is free. After the culinary demonstration, an officer directed us to one of the kitchen area of the ship to start the galley tour on Deck 5. Princess Cruise stopped doing the galley tour in 2020 due to the pandemic, but they restarted it, offering again in 2022. If you want to see the full tour of the galley, so please subscribe to our channel with the notification bell on so you'll know when we'll have our next video of the last 2 decks of the ship, the galley tour, the disembarkation process, and the ports of calls in Alaska. While eating at the World Fresh Marketplace on Lido Deck, we saw pods of humpback whales many times throughout our cruise. We also saw sea lions, harbor seals, mountain goats, and eagles, just while cruising to Alaska. So no matter when you cruise to Alaska, you will encounter wildlife almost every day of your cruise. Just keep your eyes open, and like I suggested on my previous videos, it would be great if you can bring your binoculars. Princess Cruise is considered the #1 cruise line in Alaska because more guests choose Princess Cruise Line in Alaska than any other cruise line. They say that their Alaska cruises are our ticket to adventure within the glaciers, wildlife, and national parks. A Princess cruise ship is a world-class ship with exclusive service, and Princess also has the Princess Wilderness Lodges near the national parks. When booking a cruise to Alaska with Princess Cruise Line, you can choose from a variety of Alaska cruises and cruise tours itineraries. Princess Cruise Line has been sailing the world for more than 55 years. The award-winning cruise sailed to more than 330 destinations around the globe, and Alaska is the best scenic cruising for us. The Discovery Princess usually sails in Alaska from the end of April through the end of September. Then they head to Vancouver, Canada, and then they reposition the ship and head to California to the port of San Pedro, and starts its cruising season in California and the Mexican Riviera from the end of September through the middle of April. The 7-day Mexican Riviera is a great cruise with the Discovery Princess that includes the port of calls of Cabo San Lucas, Mazatlan, and Puerto Vallarta. We've done a couple of Mexican cruises with Princess Cruise in the past years at the end of the year, and it was a perfect time to cruise to Mexico. It wasn't very crowded, and the weather was fantastic. You can experience the Christmas season all around the ship. Princess has some of the best Alaskan excursions that you can imagine. You can get up close to glaciers, follow into the footsteps of the gold rush pioneers, or you can taste a seafood feast up in Alaska. For the first-time visitors, one of the best excursions in Juneau will be the Best of Juneau, whale watching, and the Mendenhall Glacier and Lodge meal. Or in Ketchikan, the Best of Ketchikan totems and wildlife cruise. And in Skagway, they offer the Best of Skagway, Summit Rail, Salmon Bake, and Saloon. If you are an adventure seeker, you would like to do in Juneau the dog sledding on the Mendenhall Glacier by helicopter, or the Rainforest Zip Sky Bridge and Rappel adventure in Ketchikan, or the Chilkoot Trail hike and float adventure in Skagway. For the nature lovers, some great excursion will be the Alaska's Whales and Mendenhall Glacier Trail or the Black Bear Wildlife and Nature Walk. If you are looking for food adventures in Juneau, you could do the Juneau Foodie Walking Tour. If you are in Ketchikan, the Wilderness Cruise and Silver King Lodge Seafood Feast. And in Skagway, you have the Sip and Summit, White Pass Rail, and Skagway Brewing Company. And let's not forget the history aficionados. The Gold Panning Adventure and Alaskan Salmon Bake will be great for you if you are in Juneau, or the Saxman Native Village, dance performance, and totem in Ketchikan. Or maybe you would love the Legends and Lies, Gold Rush Saloon Experience, and City Excursion in Skagway. It doesn't matter if you are young or old, a nature lover or an adventurer, there is always an excursion especially designed for you. We will talk more in detail about all the excursions on our next videos. On our last day of our cruise, day 7, Princess had a presentation in the piazza named Creative Towel Folding Demonstration from 10 a.m. to 10:45 a.m. It's a fun time. You can see how a towel animal is made, and you can also participate with other passengers. I know I've mentioned this in my previous video, but it was just amazing to be able to see the Aurora Borealis or Northern Lights in this cruise. Our naturalist in our ship was the one who told us that we might be able to see the Aurora Borealis in this cruise. We had a 60% chances to spot the Northern Lights, and sure enough, we were able to see them after we left Juneau on our way to Skagway at around 1 in the morning. The second officer on the bridge made the announcement all over the ship and inside the cabins, so we were able to run to the upper decks and see the Aurora Borealis. If you're cruising in September, make sure to download on your phone the free My Aurora Forecast. We are now starting our narrated tour on deck 16, the Lido deck. The Lido deck at the Discovery Princess has some staterooms at the forward of the ship. On our last cruise, we stayed in one of these staterooms. We had a great view of the ocean and the Alaskan wilderness. We had a really easy access to the sky pool and the World Fresh Marketplace, but some evenings were a little bit loud because of the rearranging of the pool chairs. If you want to avoid loud noises from the Promenade Deck 7 or the Lido Deck 16, the most quiet decks are Deck 9 Dolphin, Deck 10 Caribe, and Deck 12 Aloha Deck, because these decks are between staterooms decks. But if you don't really care about the noises and you want to have better views of the ocean and the wilderness, the upper decks are better for a balcony cabin. The table tennis are located on Deck 16, just outside the World Fresh Marketplace. They used to be located on Deck 17, but Deck 16 is better because this is a covered area. The ice cream place Swirls is open every day from around 10 or 10:30 a.m. until 10 p.m. and they serve vanilla and chocolate ice cream on a cone or on a bowl and some sprinkles. At night, here in this location, you can enjoy fresh popcorn for your movies under the stars. This is the view of the sky pool at the Discovery Princess late at night. Discovery has 4 pools, 2 top deck pools, a retreat pool, and a wake view pool, and it has 10 hot tubs, and the ones with great views are on Deck 17, the sun deck. This was a beautiful day at sea with live music on Deck 17 and passengers enjoying the sky pools and jacuzzis on Deck 16. This is the area where you can enjoy the movies under the star on the big screen at night with your complimentary popcorn and a cozy blanket. And in the afternoons, they will have a football game or music concerts, or you can watch movies like we did. We watched the Ghostbusters, or live commentary from the navigation bridge with our naturalist Michael Moduleski. This is the Seaview Bar. The Seaview Bar in Discovery Princess is located by the entrance of the World Fresh Marketplace buffet restaurant. It is one of the 2 bars serving at the main pool area. Now we are entering the World Fresh Marketplace buffet area from the aft of the ship. There are many tables inside the World Fresh Marketplace. Tables for 4 and 6 are the most common sittings, but if you want fresh air, you should eat outside by the sky pools or head to the aft of the ship so you can see the wake of the ship by the wake view bar. You will find plenty of tables outside, and there is also a beverage station available for you at the aft of the ship. This area has an amazing view of the ocean, and on port days, this was one of our favorite spots for lunch. This is the wake pool, one of the 4 pools at the Discovery Princess, and behind me is the wake view bar. This is the World Fresh Marketplace buffet on Lido Deck, Deck 16, and it is included in the cost of your cruise. At the World Fresh Marketplace, you will find the family-style restaurant where you will find food stations from around the world that offers endless variety of local and regional favorites, and you can customize many of their specialty food, including their ramen soup, Italian dishes, or Mongolian stir-fried noodles. This buffet restaurant has always an Indian corner every day of your cruise, a children corner, and an Italian corner on the aft of the ship. They will always offer a variety of vegetarian and gluten-free options, and there is a dedicated vegan station. If you have any food allergies or dietary requirements, you can talk to a crew member at the buffet area and they will help you so you will have a pleasant experience at the World Fresh Marketplace. Their main menus, specials throughout our cruise were the following. In Seattle, Bavarian dinner with traditional German cold cuts, sausages, and chicken, veal, and pork schnitzel. Second day at sea was Italian corner, including Italian antipasti and cheese mushroom risotto, and a wide variety of selection of pasta. In Juneau, it was Brazilian dinner with traditional churrasco grill and carving. In Skagway, it was Alaskan theme with Hollywood chowder, venison stew, and crab cakes. On our day at Glacier Bay, it was the all-American corner with a whole turkey, meatloaf, burger stations, spare ribs, barbecue, buffalo chicken wings, and of course fried chicken. On Ketchikan, it was Greek night with gyros, tzatziki, and pita bread. And in Victoria, it was Mongolian stir-fried noodles. Our 7-day Alaska cruise had 2 formal nights at the main dining rooms. The dress code for formal nights on a princess cruise is tuxedos, dinner jackets, or dark suits for men, and evening gowns, cocktail dresses, or elegant pantsuits for women. If your cruise is between 5 and 6 nights, you will only have 1 formal night. On a 7 to 13 night cruise, you will have 2 formal nights. On a 14 to 20 night cruise, you will have 3 formal nights, and so on. If you want to avoid 1 or the 2 formal nights on your cruise, you can head to the casual buffet here at the World Fresh Marketplace for dinner, or you can also enjoy a slice of pizza at a Slide Pizzeria or a hamburger at the Salty Dog Cafe, both on Deck 16. Nowadays, a formal night is not really a formal night anymore. You can wear whatever you want as long as it's not shorts or a tank top. A nice pair of pants and a nice pair of shoes or sandals and a simple blouse or shirt would be fine. The restaurants or fast food areas that are included with your cruise price are the World Fresh Marketplace Buffet on Deck 16, the Lido Deck, the International Cafe on Deck 5, the Plaza Deck, the Salty Dog Cafe, Swirl Ice Cream, and the Slides Pizzeria on Deck 16, Lido Deck, and the main dining rooms, Ketchikan, Skagway, and Juneau on Deck 5 and on Deck 6. Even though on Princess Cruise, most food and drinks are included in the price of your cruise, like the places that I just mentioned, Princess Cruise has what it's called the Princess Plus or the Princess Premier packages. They are not just drink packages, but they are complete packages. Princess Plus costs $60 per day per person if you choose to get it. It includes drinks, bottled water, specialty coffees, and juice bar. It also includes free Wi-Fi for one device, crew appreciation, which are the gratuities for the crew, and you will have 2 casual meals and 2 premium desserts and 2 fitness classes during your cruise. And they will waive your $14.99 delivery fee anywhere on board. Princess Premier is the ultimate package vacation upgrade, with savings of more than 70% compared with purchasing a la carte. It costs $90 per day per person, and it includes unlimited premium drinks, bottled water, specialty coffees, and juice bar. You will have free Wi-Fi for 4 devices, crew appreciation, unlimited specialty dining, and unlimited casual meals, unlimited professional photos taken by the ship's photographer, and unlimited premium desserts and unlimited room service. And that's not all. This package also includes unlimited fitness classes and reserved theater seating, and they will also waive the $14.99 delivery fee anywhere on board. One other thing that I almost forgot to mention is that if you get the Plus or the Premier package, Princess will also waive the $10 shipping delivery of your medallion. As you can see here, the bakery is amazing. Everything is made from scratch, like the Western European and Asian breads and pastries. This is one of the 3 beverage areas at the World Fresh Marketplace. You have tea, coffee, water, and lemonade. And for breakfast, you have a variety of juices. The Discovery Princess used to have a water bottle station for your convenience here in this area at the buffet, but they don't have it anymore. On the last night of our cruise, the crew did a small parade at the World Fresh Marketplace, reminding us that the Discovery Princess is the best ship of the fleet. The amazing desserts that you're gonna see were on our last day of our cruise, and they were absolutely delicious. In the past, we've cruised with Costa Cruise, Carnival, Royal Caribbean, Norwegian Cruise Line, and Disney Cruise Line, and we believe that Princess has one of the best desserts at sea. We cruised with the Norwegian Bliss twice, and their food was very good, but we prefer Princess. The head waiter stopped at our table a couple of times, and we were talking to him, and he was telling us that between the executive chef and the director of restaurants operations, the rest of the chefs, sous chefs, restaurant managers, waiters, galley personnel, and the food and beverage stewards, there are 515 crew members dedicated for our onboard dining experience. Just when you exit the World Fresh Marketplace, you will find the Sea Walk. The Discovery Princess is a royal class ship, and they are known for the Sea Walk. This is a 60 feet or 18 meters long glass walkway over the side of the ship, on both the port and the starboard side. It is 128 feet or 39 meters above the ocean. Exiting the World Fresh Marketplace buffet, you will also find a little area where you can get your towels for your pool or jacuzzi, or your blankets at night for your movies under the star. Walking on deck 16 next to the sky pool, along the starboard side of the ship, you will find the Salty Dog Grill or Salty Dog Cafe. This is a great place to get a fast snack, and it is also included with your cruise fare. They offer 100% handmade gourmet burgers, including their prime burger, veggie burger, grilled chicken sandwich, chicken strip basket, loaded fries, and hot dogs. On embarkation day, they open at 10:30 a.m. until 9 p.m., and the rest of the days they will open from 11 a.m. until 9 p.m. The Mixed Cocktail Bar is one of the 2 bars located on deck 16. It's located between the Slides Pizzeria and the Salty Dog Grill. Here, you can enjoy your favorite beverage. They close every day at 9 p.m., but they will open between 8 and 10 a.m., so check your Princess pattern for their hours of operation. Slice Pizzeria is also included with your cruise fare. you definitely need to try a slice of their award-winning signature Neapolitan-style pizza. They have cheese and pepperoni pizza every day, and one daily special as well. Margarita pizza is one of my favorites. This is Deck 17, the Sun Deck. You will find 4 hot tubs, the fitness center, Camp Discovery, the Platinum Studio, and the retreat pool and bar forward of the ship. If you have children under 18, there is also multiple areas for them to play and enjoy with enriching youth and family programs with onboard activities with lots of fun and creativity programs for them. The tree house at Camp Discovery is an area for the little ones between 3 and 7, where they can watch movies and cartoons. They have t-shirt coloring, pajama parties, talent shows, kids fun fair, and creative art projects, and of course many more activities for them. The lodge at Camp Discovery is the area for children 8 to 12 years old, where they can play video games, tournaments, and charade, watch movies and cartoons, join a scavenger hunt, participate in talent shows and science of the seas, and much more. And the last one is the beach house. It's for teens ages 13 through 17 years old, where they can hang out, socialize, and connect with other teens. There is an enclosed children's outdoor area on Deck 17 for the children who are participating at Camp Discovery. Discovery Princess doesn't have a dedicated area for babies or toddlers under the age of 3, but children as young as 6 months can still cruise with Princess. Some itineraries with longer days and those with multiple sea days, the minimum age rises to 12 months at the time of embarkation. These young guests are always welcome in Camp Discovery when accompanied by a parent on the open house schedules. If you have little ones, you can request high chairs, booster seats, and cribs. They can also provide you with complimentary jarred baby food, and fresh puree foods are available in the main dining rooms, specialty restaurants, and the World Fresh Marketplace. Now we are heading to the photo studio. This photo studio specializes in premium black and white portraits. With a skilled expert and using lighting techniques, you will have stunning photographs. If you want to make an appointment with them, you will have to call the guest services area. Deck 17 aft, port and starboard side, is the designated smoking area of the ship for cigarettes only, and the second designated smoking area is on Deck 7, starboard side. Discovery used to have a cigar lounge called Church's Lounge on Deck 7, but they don't have it anymore. Now it's Church's Arcade. Now we are heading to the fitness center on Deck 17. The fitness center features a full range of equipment, including treadmills, bicycles, and ellipticals. It also has weights and strength equipment. While you are working out, you can see amazing views of the Alaskan wilderness. Most of their equipment feature personal TV screens. We like using the bicycles because they have interactive virtual screens. It gets very crowded in the morning, as most people want to start the day with a great workout, but we usually go late in the afternoon when it's the least crowded. The fitness center has separate men's and women's changing facilities. The fitness center is also included with your cruise fare, but the fitness classes like yoga or Pilates, spinning, or TRX training are not included. If you have the Princess Plus package, 2 complimentary fitness classes are included in your package. Or if you have the Princess Premier package, you will have unlimited access to fitness classes. The Discovery Princess offers free Zumba classes, usually located at the piazza, and complimentary basic group fitness classes. Just check your Princess Potter with the today's event listing for the fitness schedule. This fitness center is open 24 hours a day. After exiting the fitness center, you will find 1 hot tub. There are 4 hot tubs on Deck 17, 2 on each side of the ship, on the center of the ship. Now we're walking towards the forward of the ship to the retreat pool. The table tennis used to be located here in this area, but I am glad they are now on deck 16 under a covered area. It used to be very windy here on deck 17, and if you do a cruise to Alaska, you will always encounter 1 or 2 days of rain. The retreat pool and bar are located on deck 17 forward. You can access this area with the forward elevators on deck 17 or from deck 18 forward. This is an exclusive area for adults to relax and rejuvenate. The retreat bar is normally open from 11 a.m. to 6 p.m., weather permitting. The retreat pool and bar is surrounded by staterooms, 6 ocean view staterooms, balconies, staterooms, and 8 suites. This is the end of our 4th video of the Discovery Princess in Alaska. We hope you liked it. Please consider subscribing to our channel with the notification bell on so you'll know when we'll have our next video of the narrated tour of the last 2 decks of the ship, deck 18 and deck 19, the disembarkation process and information, the galley tour, which is the tour of one of the kitchen of the ship, and the ports of calls in Alaska. So stay tuned. Thank you so much.